You on the progress of nominations in the municipal polls. The first phase nominations, first phase nominations, the process ended yesterday with the list of contesting candidates being finalized. Yesterday was the first phase. Second phase is going on, and the second phase process will end with the list of contesting candidates getting finalized. It is the scrutiny has taken place yesterday, and the process will end on first, and so on for the third and the fourth phase. Now, for the first phase, I would like to inform you that total 422 wards out of 1145 wards in the state, 422 wards, the process was on. In these 422 wards, a total of 1473 nominations were filed. 1473 nominations were filed, and scrutiny led to 1441 nominations being declared valid. Subsequently, there were some withdrawals, and the contesting candidates for these 422 wards numbers to 1283. This is the number of contesting candidates which is there for the first phase. This is for the entire state. If you look at the figures for the second phase, again 30 municipal committees or municipal bodies are there, just like 30 are in the first phase. Here there are 384 wards which have gone to for nominations. 384. Against this 384, the total number of nominations which have been received is 1198 by 27th, day before yesterday, and the valid nominations, that is after the scrutiny, the number is 1177. Since the withdrawal date is still there is still time for people to withdraw. Today was the first day. On Monday also it is allowed to withdraw. So Monday after 3 p.m. we will have the figures of contesting candidates for phase 2. This is with regard to both the phases. Phase 3 and 4 also the nominations are being filed. The total number of nominations that we have received so far in all the phases put together has crossed 3,000. It is in fact 3,400 approximately. The number is 3,400 approximately, 3,385 to be precise, but almost 3,400. But with respect to both phase 3 and phase 3, of course, the last day of nomination was today. Phase 4, the last day of nomination is first. So there the nominations will still continue. We have also noticed that there are in all 78 places where there is only one person who was forming the part of contesting candidates, and therefore that person has been elected unopposed. Out of these, there are about 69 in the Valley and 9 in Jammu division. This is the data and we'll circulate the details of the nominations, which will give you details municipal committee wise. What is very important to note is that across the state, there has been a lot of positive response, and if we look at the bigger urban centers, then the number of nominations is very substantial. For example, look at Srinagar. There are 3 wards which went to, in the first phase, the number of nominations was 8 valid nominations. Actually 11 was there and 3 got rejected because of the scrutiny. In the second phase, there are about 20 wards and the number of nominations is 88. In the third phase, which is going on right now, and we'll have the exact figures after the ROs conclude and communicate the figures to us, there are 26 wards which are there in this phase. And can you just check that? 26? No, third phase. 26 wards which are there, 85. And the number is 85. So if you notice, this is the approximate numbers where the Srinagar is hovering around. In each phase, about 20 to 25 wards are going in that, and about 85, 80, 88, 90. That's the number which is right now there. In Srinagar, in fact, we find that there are hardly any places which are going unopposed. There is a fight in almost each and every ward in Srinagar city. We also noticed that Anantnag has shown a number of 66 persons who have filed their nominations for Anantnag, which was in phase 2, and the nominations ended yesterday. So the nomination figure is 66. The scrutiny has also taken place in Anantnag, and that has indicated that the numbers have come down to 58 after the scrutiny. 8 nomination forms have been rejected for one or the other reason. So this is the number with regard to Anantnag. If we see Kupwara or Handwara or Bandipora, Baramulla, all these places have shown. Baramulla, the total number is 40, Bandipora is 48, Kupwara, Handwara also. I am giving you the details which will also bring out very clearly to you that what are the places where nominations, what was the numbers filed, and if rejections, etc. In case of Jammu province, if you notice, Jammu has shown a total of 743 nominations. 743 nominations in JMC as well as the municipal committees of Jammu district. There are 7 municipal committees in Jammu district and 1 of course is JMC. Total 8 places. 743 is the number of nominations for 154 wards. Rajouri, Punch, etc. 2 have been in the first phase where they'll be going to polls on 8th. And there also the numbers is 200 about in approximate in Rajouri and about 100 odd in Punch. We do have some uncontested elections in Punch also. In Thana Mandi there are 3 and 1 in Naushera. Well, this is